A recent study showed that when the big toe is pushed inwards, the same way it's positioned within many narrow shoes that we wear, blood flow to the lateral plantar artery of our foot is diminished, meaning that tissue healing is greatly decreased at the bottom of the foot. One of the most common foot problems, plantar fasciitis, has historically been treated with rest, ice, stretching, and orthotics to decrease inflammation. However, in 2003, Dr. Harvey Lamont performed biopsies on 50 of his patients suffering from this problem, and what he found astonished the medical world. He didn't find any signs of inflammation, but rather degeneration of that tissue. You see, his theory was that most people suffer from plantar fasciitis because of the narrow shoes that they wear, which shove the big toe into a bad position, shuts off blood supply to that bottom part of the foot through the lateral plantar artery, and because of the decreased healing time, sparks this problem. So an important first step in fixing plantar fasciitis is to get into a wider toe box shoe and allow the big toe to spread back out.